Hey, what's up? It's your boy MB. Yeah, I'm always doing something different, something weird. And I know y'all looking at him like, man, what is he doing with this KICKER CompR 8 box? It says here it is 200 watts RMS, 600 watts peak. It has forced air cooling. Now, that's an interesting feature, especially with this low wattage driver. Forced air cooling is it probably has a cold, like a closed cell back with just vent holes. And what's happening as the woofer moves up, it sucks air into the coil, and as it comes back down, it forces that same air back out. Helps you play louder longer. Forced air cooling. Some of you saying, well, all woofers do that. No, 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 no. By limiting the where the air goes in this design, it's forced to come out just these holes in the back plate, and I'm going to show you that as well. Some woofers use a free flow design for cooling. For instance, like the Digital Designs 2508, the 608, the B2 Audio Rampage 8. That's more of a free flow design, which means air can easily move over the coil because a lot of the coils exposed. Whereas with the forced air cooling that KICKER uses, a lot of the coil is not exposed. The coil is pretty much in its own little area, and as the heat builds up from that process of moving up and down over the voice coil, that air is constantly sucking in and air out through certain vents. Let me show you. But I was interested in this woofer. For one, they don't have a loaded enclosure for it. I personally thought that they should have put this driver in the CompQ section and probably gave it a bigger motor. Because the CompR, it has a 10, a 12, and a 15, but it does not have an 8. And I thought this kind of looks familiar to it. This used to be, I think, the old CWR, and now they turned it to the CompR. And they changed the stitching, make this a black cone, this gray, kept the raised stitching. But this is where it had the forced air cooling technology that I'm talking about. This is not an open coil design. You cannot see the coil nowhere. On the top plate, underneath the spider, you cannot see the coil at all. They keep it totally housed inside underneath this cone. So as this cone moves out, it pulls air in these vents, and as it moves back, it takes the same air and pushes back out. So that in a vented box, you're definitely going to get more cooling than, say, a seal box, because the air that's being pushed in and out in the seal box, soon the temperature is going to build up and there's nowhere for the air to escape. But in a ported design, in my opinion, this will be able to play louder longer, because the port is going to able the transformers of some of that heat build up during extended use and play. They're going to let that transmit to the outside environment through transference. So in the ported enclosure, this woofer could play significantly longer than a woofer that doesn't have forced air completely over the coil. So I think I'm going to do a free air testing just to see as y'all see the movement, and then I'm going to put two of them inside the box to see what it sounds like, because I think I have something to offer that's going to fulfill a lot of people's needs with the KICKER CompR 8. Stay tuned.